Leicester City are currently 17th in the league with only 11 points. And Brendan Rodgers is probably going to be sacked soon. It was only a couple of years back, Leicester were consistently fighting for top 4 and beating teams like Southampton 9-0. So we're going to be rebuilding Leicester in this video, but our net spend can't be over $0 at any point. Meaning we can't spend any of this $72 million we have in our transfer budget this season. You're probably wondering, how will we be able to buy players then? Well, the money we get for selling players, that is the only money we can spend. We have 6 seasons to win the Champions League as we fail, and if our net spend goes into a loss at any point, then we also fail. This is currently how the squad is lined up. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. And of course, the main position everybody's looking at is goalkeeper. I don't know why Kasper Schmeichel decided to go to Nice. I don't know if he found he was past his best or maybe the club moved him on, but Leicester would probably be in a much better spot right now if they had him. Right now we have 74 rated Ward, and this other dude is 73 overall, so the main position we need, of course, is a goalkeeper. But we're going to play the 4-2-3-1 instead. And another key position I feel we could strengthen in is that right winger. We have Perez, who's 28, and O'Brien, who's been around forever. He's only 32. Now, we have a bunch of players with their contracts expiring come end of the year, like Yuri Tielemans, even Soyuncu. I know Tielemans wants to leave IRL, so he's definitely not going to want to sign a new contract, so we might as well cash in on him right now. We could back 45 million for him with his contract expiring. That's not bad. And I feel another player I want to sell is actually James Maddison. So I'm pretty sure he also wants to leave IRL. He's got 2 years left on his contract, so he's not going to want to re-sign. So if we were to sell him now, we'd be able to get more money for him. These are all the players who are transfer listed, and we will try and get rid of, like Iheanacho. We could get 11 million for him. That would be massive. I'm hoping we have someone big in the youth academy. This green is 60 overall. 17. I was hoping for someone closer to 70 overall. He definitely has the stats and the attributes of a striker, so he probably will go up as soon as we convert him to that. We have Iheanacho leaving the club for 14 million, and we have Yuri Tielemans leaving to PSG for 45.5 million. The goalkeeper Ward is off to Rangers for 3.4 million. Oh, Green goes up to 70 overall now as a striker. That is absolutely perfect. Green is off to Fenerbahce for a 12-year loan, which should help with his growth. We've converted Maddison to a cam. He's 84 overall. As a shadow striker, he's got 1 week left until he's 85 rated. And then we can sell him because we'll probably be able to get 60 million for him. And our first offer for Maddison, now he's 85 overall, is Manchester City. And we're going to ask for big, 73 million. What are you going to say to that? They straight up say, yes, they accept 73 million for James Maddison. And the contract has been agreed. It has gone through. And the game gives us a C for that. Now, we've pretty much sold every player that we wanted to. We have made 149.35 million, and now we get to spend some of that. And the first player I want to go in for is Lafont, a goalkeeper with around 85 potential. I'm going to test the waters with 19 million. They want 28.7. We'll lower that to 22, see what they say to that. They still want 27. Okay, the highest we're going to go to is 24.5 million. They want 24.8. We'll just accept that. We've made our first signing here at Leicester, guys. A brand new keeper, Lafont. What a signing. We can now finally put an actual goalkeeper in the squad. No disrespect to Warder, the other guy, but now we have an 80 overall keeper. Of course, with Maddison and Tielemans being sold, definitely need a new cam and center mid, also another right winger. I'd say for center mid, a perfect player would be Conor Gallagher. Well, they want 32.8 million for him. Let's see what they say to 28 million, still 32. It looks like we're going to settle at 31 million for Gallagher, or 31.4. I feel this is a good sign, and the game's probably not going to rate it too highly. Yeah, they straight up give it an F, apparently. Guys, we have made a class signing here. Xavi Simons, the cam. We've brought him to Leicester from PSV for 9.8 million. This guy has a potential of 87, and the game gives us an A. And we've finally signed that right winger, Gabriel Vernon, pretty sure his name is, from Porto for 8.9 million. This guy has 87 potential. And again, the game gives us an A. We've made a really good signing for the future here. And for the present, this centre-back is very good. It's Lukiba from Lyon for 10.9 million. million. And that is quite literally our third A in a row. So we've got all our business done now, signing players like Gallagher, Simmons, Vernon on the left, Lukeba at the back, Lafont in goal. This squad is now looking a whole lot stronger. We spent £85.8 million, which means we made a profit of £63.55 million. We're 10 games into the season and we find ourselves in 8th place with 18 points, which I think is really, really good. If we can finish top half of the table this season, I'd say that's successful. We have a massive challenge against Arsenal here away at the Emirates, and we actually win 2-1 thanks to Harvey Barnes and Jamie Vardy. We have Liverpool up next, and they are on the exact same points as us, and we get smashed 3-0. Really unfortunate run of games. We have Man City, and we actually get a point. 4th tough game in a row, Chelsea, and it's a 4-1 loss. So we're here in January, and we've actually sold the centre-back Amade for £8.2 million. We're 7th in the league after 20 games. We've got a game in hand, and we could actually find ourselves in the top 4. This squad has grown really, really nicely. Lafont's now 82 overall. To be fair, our depth on the bench is pretty good as well. Vardy's backing all the goals for us with 16 and 4 assists. We've made a January signing here, a player for the future. Nianzou, the centre-back, used to play for Bayern Munich. 7.3 million is the fee, and that's a B signing. We may have just signed him, but Nianzou is off to West Ham for a short-term loan, so we can get some game time. Another big move going out the club, 27 million, is Timothy Castagna, and we replace him with young Malo Gusto, the French right-back from Lyon, for 9.6 million. I know we've made a lot of signings in Season 1, but we have signed this wonder kid for 7.8 million who has 88 potential. After 38 games, we finished this season in 7th spot, which I'm pretty sure is only Conference League, but we did a whole lot better than I thought we would. The squad is looking extremely strong now. It's pretty much all 80 rated, and I don't know next season if we should be getting rid of this guy Jamie Vardy. 41, 29 goals, 4 assists. Absolutely incredible. First player going out the door in Season 2 is Chowdhury. We have sold him for 6.5 million. Jamie Vardy had an incredible season last. He's now 81 overall. He's 36, and to be fair, his pace is pretty good, but I feel this season we give that starting role to Daka, so this guy could be like 84, 85 overall by the end of the season. Our first signing of Season 2 is another pretty good youngster. Right winger, 86 potential. From Verona for 13.9 million. The game gives us a B. Our first game is Man City. I do expect better this season. Perhaps a push for top 4, but first game of the season is a tough one. It's a 4-1 defeat. Pretty big player going out the door here. Bases, hope you say his name, for 23 million, signing for RB Leipzig. Now, if this isn't an A transfer, then I don't know what is. We have replaced Fayez with this centre-back from Porto for 19.5 million, David Carmo. And surely an A, and it is. There we go. So the summer window has now shut. This is how the starting 11 is looking. Stronger than last season. I'm hoping for a top 4 push this season. We have a bit of a situation though. We have Jamie Vardy. We have Greenback from loan, the youth academy prospect. He's now 77 overall, by the way. And we have Daka up top. So I have created this second squad with 2 strikers, which we will play now and then. We did try and loan out Grin on deadline day, but it just didn't go through. We may have 148 million, but our net spend right now is in a profit margin of 70 million, which is good. But if we're not in the top 4 in January, or not at least close, then we might have to spend quite a bit of that in January. After 10 games in the league, we're 6th place. However, we're 5 points away from top 4, which is quite a lot. And we're now playing Watford, who pretty much are bottom of the league, so this should be a straightforward win, a 3-1 win. January is now here. This may surprise you, but Jamie Vardy is off to Atalanta for 11.5 million. 22 games in January, we are 6th spot, and we are 4 points away from Manchester United, who are top 4. As I said, if we're not in the top 4, I will spend money in January. To be fair, I'm not too sure where we could strengthen this squad. And we have actually got big here. We've signed a Real Madrid player, Brahim Diaz the Cam, for 29.8 million. We no longer need Pratt, so he's off to Arsenal for 21 million. After 34 games, we're still 7th spot, and we're 7 points away from top 4 with a game in hand, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we do find ourselves in an FA Cup final facing Newcastle. So we have the big opportunity to win a trophy here. Squad is slightly tired, but away from home, and we win it. A 1-0 win with Patterson Daka. We've won the FA Cup. Not an amazing season in the Premier League. We finished 7th place after 38 games on 69 points, 7 points away from Man United in 4th place. But another opportunity to win a trophy, the Conference League final. We're playing Getafe. We're slightly tight, but I fully expect we win this. It's Getafe, and it's a 3-2 win. We just about won it. We mostly played with 2 strikers this season, and it worked. Daka got 29 goals to assist, and Stanley Green, the Youth Academy prospect, his first season here at Leicester, getting an opportunity. 26 goals, 2 assists. Our first signing in Season 3 actually cost us nothing. It's the winger Tete, and he was in the free agents. So, of course, the game is going to give us a straight A for that one. The Juventus release clause was met. 30 million is off to Milan. Now, taking a look at this squad, this season in Season 3, we have to be getting top 4. I feel right centre-back and left-back are 2 positions where we could strengthen. And net spend right now is still in a profit margin of 105 million. Now, we have made a massive signing here. Weakening another English club. We've signed Tapsoba, the 84 overall centre-back from Liverpool, for 45 million. That is the most we have spent on a player so far, which leaves us with 60 million. That is an A signing as well. We've signed a left-back, a French left-back from Everton. His name is Truffert. 28 million is the fee. We have now gone down to a net spend profit margin still of 32 million. The squad is looking a whole lot stronger now. An 81 overall left-back, 83-84 centre-back partnership. That's pretty good. Lafont has stopped going up, so we might have to replace him at some point. But we're going with a solo striker this year. Green is the starter. We've got Patterson Daka on the bench as a backup. We're here in January, and after 23 games, we're actually in the top 4. We're by 6 points as well. This squad is clearly playing very, very well, and I don't feel we need to make any improvements. As I said, our net spend, we are in a profit margin of 32 million, so it's probably wise we don't go into any of that money. And what can we really do with 32 million? Guys, we have 5 games remaining in the league, and we're actually still in the top 4, clear by 5 points. We also have a semi-final versus Bayer Leverkusen. First leg, we lose 2-1. We have a massive second leg coming up. We need to be winning this. If we don't get top 4 in the Premier League, we can get it through winning the Europa League. Here comes the second leg. It's a 1-1 draw. We crash out the Europa League. You really can't write this. It comes down to the last game of the season. If we lose and United win, they could go above us on goal difference. We're both at 25. We're playing this game, and Palace have a massive opportunity under 20 minutes to make it 1-0 from the penalty spot. We're going to go to the left. Oh, what a save, Lafont. Oh, here comes Harvey Barnes. There's an option back post. We're going to try play it. Should be a goal. Should be 1-0, and it is. Here's Vernon. Ooh, the opportunity there for Barnes. Hit it first time. Oh, what a goal by Barnes. It kind of just crept in. I don't believe that. Oh, Palace have another penalty here. Can Lafont save his second? We're going to go to the right. This keeper is class. But that's the 90. We find ourselves getting Champions League football next year. 3 seasons remaining. If we don't win the Champions League, we fail. This may surprise you. The first bit of business we're doing in Season 4 is selling Brahim Diaz to RB Leipzig for 65 million. And the game rates that an A. And the first signing we make is a free agent. It's a French striker who is a regen. I'm pretty excited to see what rating this guy is. He's 76 overall, and he's shown great potential. Don't know if this is Benzema's regen. Perhaps he hasn't even retired. And we've gone and signed another regen striker. This is definitely Aubameyang's regen. And this guy's even better at 78 overall at 18. I think we can sell Daka and have this guy as a backup. In comes another regen. I promise I'm going to stop now. This is definitely Luka Modric. And at 18, he is 80 overall. I think this guy can replace Dewsbury Hall. To be fair, guys, I think playing a 4-3-3 holding this season would be massive. Instead of signing a replacement cam for Diaz, we play this Hovanovic, who is the regen to Modric. 18 years old. If we play him in the midfield, he's going to grow a lot. Patterson Daka's got his move to Bayern Munich for 37 million. Now, this is a big transfer. Lafont, the keeper, has left the club to join Real Sociedad chat for 63 million. Now, this is definitely an A. Has to be. There we go. It's an A. Now, this is definitely our biggest signing yet. We've replaced Lafont with Mike Maynard, the keeper. He's 90 overall. If you guys know anything about career mode, you need a really good goalkeeper to do anything. 52 million is the fee. His contract was expiring Commander of the Year, so this is definitely an A. We have a massive season ahead, and our first game is Manchester City. Just like last season, a tough start, but a draw. We will take that. We've done all the business we're going to do in this summer window. The squad is looking stronger with that 90 rated keeper. It's looking good. Excited about this new formation. I'm expecting a title race. I'm going to say it. But we really don't have an easy Champions League group. Atletico Madrid, Hoffenheim, and Ajax. After 15 games in the league, we are 5th place. 3 points away from top 4, but we have got some good results. And we have qualified the group stage in the Champions League, finishing 2nd on 11 points. Here in January, we are inside the top 4 after 21 games. Squad, of course, is looking really strong. Our net spend is in a profit margin of 145 million, so we're in a very good spot right now. Now, I had to make this signing. His contract was expiring Commander of the Year. It's the left wing back from Spurs, who has 89 potential. 52 million is the fee. And if this isn't an A transfer, then I don't know what is. It's a B. Are you kidding me? We have Juventus in the round of 16 of the Champions League. The first leg is at home. Here we go. We probably have a better squad than them, to be fair, and we prove it. 3-1 win. We now have another opportunity to win a trophy. Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final, and we win 2-1. We beat them in their own competition. We have the second leg against Juventus now in Turin. We have to be in the quarterfinal, and there we go. A 4-1 win on aggregate. Surely we go on a run in the Champions League this year. We have Sporting in the quarterfinal. First leg is in Leicester, at home, the KP, and it's a 1-0 win. Only 1-0. Here comes the second leg, away from home. We're only winning 1-0, remember, and we're through to the semi-final. A 3-1 win, a 4-1 win on aggregate. The one team you never really want to face. It's PSG in the semi-final. Look at that squad. They've got Theo Hernandez at left back. First game is in Paris, and it's a 3-0 loss to PSG. You're kidding me. Second leg is at home. Comebacks have happened before. We need 4 goals. Is it really gonna happen? Here it goes. It's a 1-1 draw. We lose 4-1 on aggregate. We made it to the semis. We have another opportunity here to win a trophy. FA Cup final versus Chelsea. And it's a 3-2 loss. In extra time, Raheem Sterling with a brace. That's disappointing. After 37 games in the league, we are 2nd place. You're probably thinking it is possible to win the league. You could get to 81 points. City need to lose, but goal difference, it's just not going to happen. And Green this season has got 32 goals, 5 assists. 28 and 9 for Barnes. 19 assists and 14 goals for Gallagher. That's absolutely incredible. Now, first bit of business in Season 5, at least I think it's Season 5, is James Justin going to Juventus for 34 million. Now, this is a massive signing. We have signed a star player, a right winger, Rodrigo from Real Madrid, for 97 million. Liverpool were interested in him, but we came in and snatched him, and that is an A transfer. I tell you what, we're good at this. 62 million. Varane has gone to Atletico Madrid. As we no longer need him, that's a B transfer. Xavi Simons is moving to Roma for 36 million. Made a big signing here. We've brought in Timber, the midfielder, from Sporting for 47 million. I feel this team is equipped and ready to go for this season now. If we fail to win the Champions League this year, next year is our very last season. Here in January, after 23 games, we're top of the league. Clear by 3 points. It's about time. I didn't realize, but Barcelona paid the release clause of Tete. Our net spend is still in a profit margin of 260 million. Look who we face again in the round of 16. It's PSG. Are we better this time, though? The squad is, but are we gonna play better? First leg, here we go. It's a 2-1 win. Green with a brace. Another opportunity to win a trophy. We have Spurs in the Carabao Cup final, and we win 4-3 in penalties. We're winning 2-1, and the second leg we win 2-0. If you want to go far in the Champions League, it's never going to be easy. We have Man City up next. First leg is at home, and it's a 1-1 draw. And in the second leg, we win 2-1. We find ourselves in a semi-final. We have to be in a final. We're playing Marseille in the semi-final. They have Timo Werner up front. Let's not be underestimating them here. Away from home, in the first leg, it's a 2-0 win. We should be in a final. Second leg is a 3 3-1 win. We win 5-1 in aggregate, and we're in a Champions League final. To be fair, we do have the treble on the line. We have Manchester United in the FA Cup final, and we smashed them 3-0. We are Premier League champions, our final game of the season versus Arsenal, and again, we win 3-0. After 38 games, we're on 88 points, 7 points clear from second place. What a season it has been. But we have a Champions League final up next against RB Leipzig. The opportunity to wrap this challenge up. In the 5th season, we have 6, and man, I'm excited to play with this team. Is Rodrigo coming forward, finds Green first time. Oh, 1-0 just like that. This guy must be pure class. Here's Barnes over the top there. He does have a left foot. Oh, it's 2-0. Under 14 minutes, this Green is world class. Flips that to Green. Chance for the hat-trick. It's 3-0. What a player this guy is. There's a free kick opportunity here with Barnes. He hit the bar. It's gone in. It's 4-0. Harvey Barnes has scored a free kick. I was going to say he hit the bar early on in the video. I thought that went over, but no, it went in. Here's Rodrigo. Edge of the box. Oh, it's deflected in. This is going so bad for RB Leipzig. It's now 5-0. And there we go. The 90 minutes is over. It's a 5-0 win against Leipzig. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. On the screen, there'll be a link to my second channel.